Why the mind is your greatest enemy unless you understand it. There was once a young man named Oren who lived in a quiet village near the mountains. From the outside, his life looked ordinary. He had food, shelter, and a healthy body. Yet inside, Oren was constantly at war. Every morning, his mind reminded him of his failures. Every night, it replayed his regrets. And in between, it whispered fears about a future that had not yet arrived. Oren believed his enemy was the world, the unfair people, the missed opportunities, the cruel twists of fate. But he was wrong. One day, exhausted by his restless thoughts, Arun decided to visit an old monk who lived alone at the edge of the forest. The villagers said the monk rarely spoke, but when he did, his words stayed with you forever. Arun climbed the hill and found the monk sitting calmly beside a small fire. "Master," Arun said, "my life is full of suffering. No matter what I do, my mind never lets me rest." The monk looked at him and smiled gently. "Sit," he said. They sat in silence for a long time. The wind moved through the trees. Birds called to one another. Arun felt uncomfortable. His thoughts grew louder. Finally, the monk picked up a stick and drew a circle in the dirt. "This," he said, pointing to the circle, "is your mind." Then he stepped outside the circle. "And this," he said, "is reality." Arun frowned. "I don't understand." The monk looked at him and asked, "When you feel fear, where does it exist?" "In my mind," Arun replied. "When you suffer over the past or worry about the future, where are you living?" "In my mind," Arun said again. The monk nodded. "Your mind creates problems that reality never gave you." Arun felt something stir inside him. The monk continued, "The mind is a powerful tool, but when you let it control you, it becomes your greatest enemy." Arun protested, "But without my mind, how would I survive?" The monk smiled. "A knife can prepare food or cut your hand. The problem is not the knife, but how you use it." That night, the monk gave Arun a task. "Tomorrow," he said, "I want you to sit by the river and watch your thoughts. Do not fight them. Do not follow them. Just watch." The next day, Arun sat by the flowing river. At first, his thoughts attacked him. "You are wasting time. You will never succeed. You should be doing something useful." His body felt restless. His mind begged him to move. But Arun remembered the monk's words and stayed still. Slowly, something strange happened. The thoughts kept coming, but they lost their power. Arun realized that his thoughts were like leaves floating on the river. They appeared, they passed, and they disappeared. For the first time in his life, Arun saw the truth. He was not his thoughts. The mind had been shouting commands for years, and he had obeyed every one of them without question. Fear said, "Run," and he ran. Doubt said, "Stop," and he stopped. But now, he simply watched. That evening, Arun returned to the monk. "My problems are still there," Arun said, "but they feel lighter." The monk nodded. "When you fight the mind, it grows stronger. When you understand it, it becomes quiet." The monk explained, "Your mind is designed to protect you, not to make you happy. It looks for danger, even when there is none. It lives in the past and future because that is where fear survives." Arun asked, "So how do I stop suffering?" The monk replied, "You don't stop the mind. You stop believing everything it says." From that day on, Aaron practiced awareness. When fear appeared, he noticed it. When anger rose, he observed it. When doubt spoke, he listened, but did not obey. Slowly, his life changed, not because the world became kinder, not because problems disappeared, but because his enemy became his ally. Aaron learned that the mind is like a wild horse. If you let it run freely, it will throw you to the ground. But if you learn to ride it, it will take you anywhere. And that is the truth most people never learn. Your mind can be your prison or your greatest weapon. The difference is not strength. It is understanding. So the next time your mind tells you that you are not enough, pause, watch the thought, and remember, you are not the voice in your head. You are the one who hears it.